Sorry, I haven't even, I've shaved, but I haven't wiped my face off or nothing. I'm getting ready to go here in a little bit. I'm waiting for my smartphone to charge. That solar charger that I bought probably 2 months ago, it seems like it, I don't know if they got the public computers set where it's limited. For example, that solar charger, a little keychain solar charger that will charge my smartphone, emergency charge. If they got that computer set, in other words, my solar charger is supposed to charge according to the manual in 2 hours through your USB on your computer. And I noticed yesterday in 30 minutes it cut off. I don't know if the tech guys doing that, setting a limited amount of of time on there. I don't know why, because I can use a computer all day if no one's watching it, but for some reason it's only charging for 30 minutes. It don't make sense to me. But anyway, it charged my phone last night. My phone died. It charged enough I could watch almost an hour program on it. But for some reason it ain't charging fully. I don't know why. But anyway, if you know what 2-meter ham is, ham radio, 2 meters. I used to talk to a truck driver that drove professionally, and I used the Ferris system. I don't know if you guys, locally you hams know what I'm talking about, the Ferris system here in Cincinnati. It's a link repeaters. I haven't been on it in a long time, so I don't know if it's still in operation or not. But me and him used to talk every now and then, and he's been a professional truck driver for 35 years. And he says, what's surprising, I said, how do you like driving a truck? Well, he says, there's good and bad in it. He said, the bad part is you're carrying 35 tons of steel, and cars think you can stop on a dime, And he told me he's witnessed about 100 deaths in 35 years. He's literally, stopped this truck, seen an accident, stopped this truck, get out, trying to help him, save her life. And they literally died in his arms. I asked him, about how many people have you witnessed passing away? He said about 100 in 35 years. Anyway, the good thing about driving a truck, he says, he delivers to a lot of these major companies. You name it. I mean, last time I talked to him, he's going to Keebler. I can't think of where they're my neighbor retired from Keebler here in Cincinnati, but I don't know where their main office is at. But anyway, he was telling me that a lot of these companies, their machines, what's surprising is their machines mess up more than what you think. In other words, misprint. No consumer's going to buy something off a shelf that looks messed up. So when he delivers to the company will have they know him now. They'll have 2 or 3 whatever's, damaged, but still nothing's hurt. Whatever's damaged or misprint, where the machines, he calls it machine error. They'll have the boxes there waiting on him, and he said that he makes as much or more in value. In other words, let's assume he makes $1,000 a week, example, driving a truck. He said he'll make that or more on just damaged stuff that the companies give him. A lot of it's misprint. He's got deodorant that where the machine, when it's stamped, to put the label on, it didn't put it on right. The consumer ain't gonna buy that, so the company puts it in a box, either throws away or gives someone, and he gets it. And he said, the brand name Steel Building. Said, yeah. He said, I had to put a couple of them up on my property because I get so much stuff I put in there. And he said, right now I can retire and I never have to, I got plenty to hold, you don't have to go to the store. The only thing he goes to the store for is get milk and pop. He even gets that sometimes. He doesn't get milk, but he gets pop where it's been mislabeled. But he says that part of it's fantastic. He gets so much, he's actually gave some to the homeless, missions, Cincinnati, and family and friends. He said, you'd be surprised how much those machines mess up. And they don't mess up much. He don't take much for a machine, just a little error. But you'd be surprised. It shows you, just because they're all computer run doesn't mean the machines are perfect. He said, you don't realize until you drive a truck and deliver, and they give you these boxes. When he started 35 years ago, hey, you want this? And he couldn't believe it. But he's got enough now. He says his paycheck doesn't have to go for food. or anything. He's got battery chargers. Anything that's been where the machine has made an error, or the labeling. See, a lot of that stuff's made overseas, but they print it here. A lot of. What was it? Oh yeah, when I bought my 5-ply tube, my mountain bike tube. When I bought my 5-ply tube, it says assembled in China, but the sealant, self-sealing gel, is made here in the United States. The self-sealing gel is made in the United States, and the tube is made in China. You ever look at a rechargeable battery? Parts come from here, parts come from there, but it's manufactured in Mexico. Wow. But he said a lot of his stuff is mislabeling and damage packages. But he says, you'd be surprised of what I've gotten. If you look in those steel buildings, you'd be surprised what I got. And like he's got canned goods, like canned food where it's been dented, but he takes a can opener, repairs it, and makes sure it's got a vacuum, you know, make sure the can seal's still good. But he says it's shocking. He said it really, I haven't talked to him in probably 10, 12 years, but I used to talk to him every when my license was valid, my ham radio, I got to renew them. I would give him a call, but right now I won't, because my license is expired. I just got to renew it. But I love ham radio, I really do. You know, I learned the Morse code when I was 13 years old. Now I'm a master at it. I can copy 23 words per minute. So yeah, if I talk sometimes a little slurred, it's still morning. About 11 o'clock, but I hate mornings. What was I going to tell you? Yeah, he said he gets all kind of stuff. He said he said. When he delivers, he says, I mean, he doesn't even get a chance to get his stuff off the truck, his delivery, and they say, we got boxes for you. He said, that's a good part about driving the truck. He's seen a lot of sadness, but he said, boy, he said, he gets a lot of stuff too, good stuff. You know, just he calls it machine errors. Somebody will ask him, how many machine errors did you get this week? And some weeks, they don't get nothing. And he may deliver in another week or two, he gets 2 or 3 boxes. Gets all kind of stuff. Pretty amazing story he told me.